So these are the 5 best African countries that has the potential, that has high chances of winning the FIFA World Cup. Alright, the following, just listen. At number 5 is Cape Verde. Cape Verde. So they are considered one of the best from me to win the FIFA World Cup, because the last match they played against Spain, alright, they held down Spain to a 0-0 draw. You can imagine Cape Verde holding Spain to a 0. Spain couldn't even score. And you know the kind of players that Spain has. It is those backup players, those top backup players that plays for Barcelona. Those players will be say, if they enter La Liga now, those backup players will they beat any club that comes across them in La Liga mercilessly without pity. So that is the type of club, that is the type of country that Cape Verde held down to a 0-0 draw. Spain couldn't even score. Alright, so they have a good defense. Alright, but the attackers, I'm not sure about the attackers, but what I know is that the attackers are good, but there are clubs, top African countries as well. You cannot compare the attackers. So they are considered one of the best. That's why they are ranked 5th. Then at 4th place is Egypt. Right, Egypt is one of the countries considered to win the FIFA World Cup. They played against Belgium. Belgium. In Belgium, you can see the type of players Belgium has. In Belgium, you can see Kevin De Bruyne. You can see Jeremy Doku. You can see Trossard. Upon all these players now, even Courtois, that goalkeeper, even Courtois. So combination of those players now, Egypt, the only players you can see in Egypt are, you can see Salah there, you can see Marmoush, but on still they held Belgium to a 1-1 draw. So that's why they are ranked 4th. I consider them the 4th African country to win the FIFA World Cup. The performance is incredible. It wasn't expected. Those kind of players Belgium had, Egypt were able to just gain a 1-1 draw against them. On 3rd place is DR Congo. DR Congo. So they are ranked 3rd because of their performance against Portugal. The last match they played against Portugal, everybody saw how intense their footballing was. They have good defenders. Their defenders are very tough and strong. Likewise, their attackers. Alright, so Portugal scored early goal because somehow those DR Congo players were kind of trying to adjust, attach, like they were trying to understand themselves before now Portugal now took the advantage and scored. Then still that first half they equalized and it ended in a 1-1 draw. You know the kind of players Portugal have. Portugal rake from Ronaldo, Bruno Fernandes, Vitinha, João Neves, Pedro Neto, Bernardo, those top players that Portugal had, still on it, DR Congo held them down to a 1-1 draw. So incredible. That was a good performance. And in DR Congo's team, they have strikers, like angry strikers. That is always ready to deliver. Likewise, their defenses. So it is a good team, a well-organized team that is capable of bringing that trophy home. Alright, they are one of the best. So in 2nd place is Ivory Coast. Yes, Ivory Coast. The last match they played against Ecuador, although it was a tough match, it was a really tough match. But they later secured the victory from Diallo Ahmad, our boy, our brother, our Man United footballer. He came and delivered Ivory Coast from the hands of Ecuador. They could have held them down to a 0-0 draw. But Ahmad said, no. I am coming to deliver my people. He was sold 2nd half, he gained them their victory. And in the next game they are going to play now, they are still going to win their match. Alright, they are still going to win their match. So that is why they are considered the second best African country to win the FIFA World Cup. Then in all, the best African country now qualified, like very capable, that has the potential of bringing back that FIFA World Cup home is Morocco. There is no other one. It is Morocco. They are the capable hands. From the first match they played against Brazil, they held them to a 1-1 draw. They scored first too, They scored first. It was equalizing that Brazil did. And upon that equalization, after they finished equalizing, Morocco continued playing them ball, continued balling them mercilessly until the 90 minutes full time ended. Like, they gave them a chase for their lives. Morocco gave Brazil a chase for their lives. So then in the second leg now, in the second World Cup they played now against Scotland, they won Scotland 1-0. Early goal. That was what saved them. You can imagine. Scotland, which is what Scotland are known for, is always draw. They are always coming to draw their match. To an extent, they don't have that mindset of winning. What they are just coming there is just to draw. Scatter plans for you. Draw you. If you score, then they will score you back. Just to come and draw, never to win. Just, I want to draw this match. That is what they are always after. Alright, but Morocco, like I said, they are good tactical team, very organized. They play with one spirit, one mind. That was what gave them that victory. So that is why I consider them one of the best. In fact, the best, the number one to bring that cup home. And if this happens now, African countries can now be motivated to do so. In as much as we are praising European countries, in as much as we want those European countries to carry the cup, there is still need for us to equally support our brothers there. Though we Nigerians is not good, but there is a need to now join hands collectively and support these African countries. If any of them brings this cup home now, there is a high chances of the World Cup being more competitive next year. The next time it is going to be played, there is going to be more chances because other countries now, other African countries will now be saying, so far, in as much as this country did it now, there is still tendency that we can equally achieve it. So that motivation, that kind motivation, morale will now enter their body, into propelling them to do so. This country did it, we can do it as well. So that's why I'm encouraging these African countries to bring back that World Cup home. And if this happens now, the next time this World Cup will be played, it is going to very be interesting, extremely interesting, more than this one. This one is interesting, everybody is enjoying it. But if it comes into Africa now, the next World Cup will be more than this one. It will be more interesting than this one. Yeah.